How's it going, everyone? So today we have a very special ration. Now, a couple things about this. This is a Italian Armed Forces 24-hour ration. This one's Module D. You can see right here. That all being said, we have a sticker on top with the dates on it. And this one is, it says production 2016. Let me see here though. It says the expiration, preferably eaten by 2/8/2018. But then it has another date here of 10/28/2015. I'm not really sure. I think it's produced in 2016 according to that. But let's go ahead and get it open and see what it's all about. All right. Well, we're getting rusty with the knife here. You don't do a few videos for a little while, and pretty soon you get rusty with it. Oh, this one still has the pot noodles from the box on it. Let me get those out of here. It's got some dust all over it. Maybe we ought to get rid of that first. Let's go and cut this bad boy open. Does it have a peelable seal is a question. Jesus, not for me. And like I said, I've done one of these before as Module C. I think it's very similar to this one. Let's just see. We have 3 different boxes. There we go. We'll discard the bag. And we have English on them, so we have Armed Forces, Combat Food, Ration. This one's supper, this one's lunch, and this one should be breakfast. Alright, so breakfast, we'll open them all up, do them all at once. You know how I roll. I don't do stuff separately. We're not looking for an hour-long video. Nobody wants to watch that. Spoon, paper towels. Here we have a trash bag. We have shaved in. We have 3 toothbrushes. And saved in, not shaved in. And a little thing of toothpaste. So you can brush after each meal. That's kind of cool. We have some Restora. I believe this is cocoa beverage powder. No. It's a latte. A coffee latte. And that's expiration at 2/2/2019. We have, I believe these are water purification tabs. Or is it vitamins? We'll come back to it. We'll keep her moving here. We have some more Restora. We have a lemon drink, the way it looks. Instead of like a hot lemon tea, water purification tabs, and the Biscotto Dulce, which I believe was a sweet biscuits. Yes, sir. We have a set of fuel tabs for a stove. We have another one of those. Here we have a chocolate extra fondant. Huh. Interesting. Here we have the cool little Italian stove, and this one opens up like so. You set your stuff on there and you heat it up like that. Here we have some peach jam. Another peach jam. Got some matches. We have some sugar. We have some salt. And we have 3 toothpicks to pick your chiclets clean. Interesting. Let's keep going here because these are big cans in here if I remember right. And it looks like a ton of food, but it's actually not that much. Well, I say that, but hard telling. We have another set of nice spoon fork. We have some sugar, instant coffee. We have some biscuits. And these are the crackers. These are all busted up because that can's so damn heavy. And then here we have beef and jelly. So like a canned beef. Interesting. We have a couple of these like protein bars, and these are good to 2019. See if it translates. Barrietta fruit Yeah, I remember right, it was like a fig type bar. We have the minestrone. And this is my biggest complaint about this, 400 grams. I've had this before. I wasn't a big fan. It was almost like a dollar store type food. However, we'll give the benefit of the doubt. That was a different year that I had before. It was 2 years older. We'll see. We have another set. We have the same crackers as these are, like a salty cracker. The only sweet crackers you get with breakfast, I think. Yep, another 3 things of crackers are all the same. We have the fruit cocktail. The heck? We have another coffee. We have some vitamin tabs, sugar, and I believe these are also, these are like an effervescent. Let me translate this real quick. Like an energy tab. Jeez. Magnesium. Like a vitamin tab, I guess. Very interesting. Vitamin A, E, all kinds of stuff in there. Vitamin C and D. I have to look in. I don't remember if you put those in water or what you do with those. Or you just eat them right out of the package. Let's see. We have our other main here, which is ravioli. Al ragu. And then we have, it's an interesting looking can. Is that tuna? Okay, so here we go. I'm going to lower this just for a second. And, you know, I've had one of these before. They don't look real appealing. I have to be totally honest with you. I'm going to open up one of these to get a bigger spoon. The 4MRE Sport for soups and stuff isn't very deep. So we'll use a deeper spoon for these 2 mains. We have the ravioli, which has like some grease, and it is nice and hot. It sells like a bunch of grease and stuff on top of it too. Let's just try one of these things. I don't know if it's beef ravioli. I think it was beef. Yeah, so it has some odd looking beef inside of it. And it is very mild on the taste. It's not, it's better. I remember it has a nice little flavor to it, but it is very, very mild. I guess you could dump a bunch of salt in it. I'm not so sure that it needs salt. It has a nice beef stew kind of ravioli thing going on. Put some of that out of there so I don't dump it on myself. Let's have a lot of grease on it though. Knock that off. And the minestrone is very blonde. I call it like a blonde looking. So it has some beans, some carrots, potatoes, some peas. It's just super ultra mild. I think what hurts it so bad is so thin. But you know, it is a soup. We get stuff here in the States, it's a lot different. It's a lot thicker. I'm pretty hungry right now, so both of them taste pretty dang good. I give them probably both. I give the ravioli probably an 8 out of 10. I give the minestrone probably a 7 out of 10, I would say. We're going to set these off to the side. And we're going to slide this tray in here. We're going to do everything else real quick. And we kind of did it backwards. But that's what we're into here, right? Everything's bass-ackwards. We're going to mix this up real quick. Actually, we'll leave that one for the coffee. We'll mix this up in this. I'm curious to try this tea. It's like a hot lemon tea, lemonade tea kind of situation going on. Spilled some all over the place. And you can see it's pretty much just white. So let's blast some hot water in it. It smells really good. And you can see it's very mild. We won't fill too much up in it because I don't know how much it's supposed to take. And next up here, let's do our can't remember, our cafe cappuccino. I was gonna say latte, but maybe it's all the same. Who really knows? And there's our latte. It looks very similar. Definitely smell the coffee in it, but it still smells mild overall. Maybe we'll leave it pretty thick. That might be a good option for us here. And then last up, we'll go ahead and mix up this coffee. And it looks to be a instant coffee, a real fine powder. Not a very big cup, but it is what it is. All right, let's try some of this other stuff here. Well, I'll tell you what, first things first, I have to try this tea, this lemon tea. It just, curiosity has got me on it. And it looks really good. Oh, wow. It's not so much tea with lemon as it is lemonade with some tea, if that makes any sense. It's a very nice drink, and it's something like we could hear like the apple cider and some of the MREs. Something very similar to that. And we have kind of like our third main here, which is beef and jelly. I didn't heat this up, but beef and jelly may not supposed to be heated up. Like almost like a luncheon meat type situation. Yeah, and that's exactly what it is. Glad I didn't heat it up now. But it's very finely ground. I mean, it kind of looks like cat food or dog food. Look at all the jelly on it, though. It is kind of like a bizarre spam situation, I guess you might say. It's actually not bad. It's almost like a corned beef and jelly, to be honest. No. Let's go. I think it was tuna and peas, I believe, like a tuna salad type situation. I couldn't get the translator to do anything on it. Okay, so yeah, it's like tuna and oil and peas, and I mean the tuna just like super finely ground in that. Look at that. Definitely taste the peas. Not much tuna flavor at all. It's oily. I'm very curious to see what Art thinks about this one. Because this might be a little bit out of his comfort zone. Now, I don't know if his menu's going to be the same or slightly different. Who really knows? One thing I do want to do before we quit on these mains here is get into these Biscotto crackers, the salted crackers, and see here what we got. I tried to pick the one that was least destroyed. That was even an option. But they look pretty squished. Pretty squished. I'll try to get a bigger piece out of it. Look at that. A bit of that action going. Do they add anything to it? I really don't know. The crackers, these crackers are kind of tasteless in a way. And in a way not. They're just very light and airy, but somewhat crunchy. Open up the old fruit cocktail here. Looks risky. Real risky. That's nice. I get on the lens. Did I get it on you guys? A little bit, but it's not touching the center part. Let's take a little sip out that juice to start with, so I don't spill it. And the little fruit cocktail. Let's get this guy, wipe it off. Take a little bite here and see. It looks like mostly pears in this one. Very tender, very nice. How about that piece? The syrup is very light, almost like water, really. It's not real sugary at all. I tell you what, it's definitely a different meal all around. Try to scoop some of that on there. Our sweet biscuits, try those out. These things actually weren't really broken at all. A little bit. To be honest with you, I don't know why they didn't put all sweet biscuits in it. That would have been preferably to my taste buds. But it is what it is. So let's crank one of these open. That has a pinhole in it. I see a little drop of jam on top of it. I don't know. I don't think so. Try a little bit of this. Yeah, that's my opinion of it. They should just only put the sweet crackers in and only sweet biscuits. They're just so much better than the regular ones are. I hear y'all screaming, "Don't do it, you nasty. Don't do it." It's the European way, right? Well, that's what some Europeans tell me. Some Europeans tell me that's completely disgusting. A little bit of meat, a little bit of jam on there. Now that's interesting. I have to say so myself. Next up, a little cappuccino. Take a sip of that. Look how light that is. Cappuccino, very semi-sweet, a very strong coffee flavor. A little too strong for my taste, but hey, that's what it is. We have these. Look, these are actually fiber tabs. Eating those, and well, you know what happened after that. So these are the the vitamin tabs, effervescent. And as far as I can see, you're supposed to eat them, but who knows? Let's see. Kind of like a sweet tart, really. Not bad, not bad. All right. Ugh. A little weird. It wasn't bad at first, but a little heavy on the vitamin taste, I would say. Take a swigger of coffee here. Wow. That's definitely some black coffee. That's some brutally strong coffee. Oh, good night. Vitamin Tab was kind of rough. So these are like a protein bar. I thought they were fig. They might be. It's really hard. I can't translate anything on this one. I've had these before. I don't remember these being really great in the last one. We're just going to kind of skin it out here. Take a look. It's going to have a dark little turd on top of it there. Very interesting. I mean, definitely tastes like fig, though. I think these are a lot fresher than the last ones I had. These aren't near as grainy. Not near as grainy as you might say. The lemon tea is absolutely amazing, though. The chocolate bar looks pretty bloomed. Looks very bloomed. Or very crumbly. Look at that all the way through. Still tastes perfect, though. The chocolate is bloomy, it still tastes fine, but the texture changes on it. Almost like, you definitely tell it's Ration chocolate. A little more of a sour taste to it, as you might say. That's gonna be it, guys. I mean, overall, this is a very good ration. The mains are to be desired. Some people love that kind of stuff. You know, I don't know. I'll give this whole thing, I'm gonna give it an 8 out of 10. Yeah, 8 out of 10. So that's gonna be it, guys. Don't forget, I'll put Art's link in the description and pin it in the comments. Go check out his ration, see what he thinks about the same ration. It's gonna be all, guys. We'll see you soon. Thanks for watching.